change. So that's kind of where my first introduction, I guess, to like rubbing shoulders was. And then fast forward, I guess, like maybe a year into BAM Jam, and it just continued. So there are like relationships that I kind of had in the group. Like you have relationships with people, you message in Messenger, you like comment on each other's comments, but it becomes super real and visceral when you're there, like looking someone in the eye and like getting drinks with them, having dinner with them. And I had like a few of those different interactions when I was at BAM Jam. And
moved out here. Seth's looking for everybody's moving, baby.
It's a matter of time. New Bamsville.
All right. So tell everybody a little bit. Obviously, you got Social Ad Tribe. A lot of people know you, right? Everybody loves you because you're a giver too. If you guys don't understand this concept yet, I don't really surround myself with takers. People that constantly take for themselves and they don't really give back to the community, don't give back to themselves. I don't surround myself with those people because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not just here for fucking money. I can make money doing anything. I promise you, my fucking agency makes a lot of money, okay? So I could be around those people, but I am here to impact. I am here to help grow. I am here, just like Sean Kochel, to give back, because in giving back, we receive. And so Sean Kochel is a prime example of that, constantly giving, and you're finally getting yourself to a position where you're receiving. But I know a lot of that came back from people you rubbed shoulders with, the event, all that. So tell us a little bit about, you joined BAM, all that kind of stuff, rub shoulders with the right people at the event, and your just growth, and talk to them about why you want to see them there.
Yeah. So my background before getting into all this stuff was in biotech, and I hated the shit out of it. Like it was terrible. I was a consultant, didn't like the work, and basically like wanted to make a move. And so I taught myself,
You didn't like the work?
Didn't like the work.
Oh.
So I basically like taught myself how to code and ended up getting like hooked up with the largest Facebook marketing company in the world. So the company manages about $3 billion in ad spend each year through Facebook alone. And I was kind of like getting over that at the same time as well. And that's kind of like when I got into BAM. And then kind of like you said, giving back. I remember getting on a call with you. You kind of knew I did Facebook, and you sent me a message. You were like, hey, can you hop on this Zoom? Can you hop on a Zoom real quick? That's where this journey really started for me. Can you hop on the Zoom real quick? And I remember hopping on there and you basically asking me if I could take over your ads. And I think that's like kind of the first place where like the rubbing shoulders truly started, because I didn't even care about getting paid. For me, it was just about like the proximity, because that's like a real effect when you're actually close to people that are like super legit and they're hustling every day and like they're getting paid and they're making things happen, and they're the type of person that you want to be, in a few years or like 5-10 years, whatever it might be. That's where things really start to change. So that's kind of where my first introduction, I guess, to like rubbing shoulders was. And then fast forward, I guess, like maybe a year into BAM Jam, and it just continued. So there are like relationships that I kind of had in the group. Like you have relationships with people, you message in Messenger, you like comment on each other's comments, but it becomes super real and visceral when you're there, like looking someone in the eye and like getting drinks with them, having dinner with them. And I had like a few of those different interactions when I was at BAM Jam, and some of those, which I won't name, have turned into like deals where we're partnered up on like big clients, like national roofing clients that are franchising. Like they're going to be huge, and we're going to be like the paid ad provider for like anyone that comes in as a franchisee, for example. And like that never would have happened.
With that being said, guys, I want to keep it real with you. There's a lot of members inside of here, and Sean's talking about a few of these that don't post a lot. They don't post their wins a lot. They don't, like, when you hit 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 a month, you're so busy and so consumed in growing your own company that sometimes you can't give back. And I was like this in my mentors group. Dude, he got me to 30,000 a month, and I was like, for 6 months, all I did was watch his lives, and I didn't even make it to post anything or help anybody until I got my systems in place. And so there's a lot of members inside here that you're going to see at this event that you didn't know they were fucking murdering it. But they are. They're fucking murdering it, and they're just in that cycle to where they're like, okay, I got to get my systems, my shit under control to really make this happen. And you're going to meet those people out there.
Yeah, 100%. And you never know how it's going to manifest, which is why you have to be there. I remember I was walking through the lobby one of the nights at Bam Jam, like after the events had died down, was just like kind of walking around looking for someone that maybe wanted to get dinner. Like bumped into Demetrius. Was like, hey, what are you doing? Like, oh, he's looking for dinner. A few other people looking for dinner. And like, before you know it, you got this group of like badasses that are all killing it, that are just going out, talking shop, like having a good time, relaxing. And that's where bonds really, really form with people. And so I think it's super important that if like you really want this thing to succeed, it might be uncomfortable, but like you need to make it out to these types of events. Like it has to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing I want to give up here too, guys, is like, as you guys know, a lot of these people that you see that are really like fucking killing it, time. Like I've rubbed shoulders with Sean. I've spent time with Sean. Lafayette Borelli, you guys will see him soon. Edwin Rangel, freaking all these guys. I've spent a lot of time with them, and that rubs off. Like the mentality that you have, the possibilities that I create for their lives. Just like sitting there, I'm like, this is what you have going on. Fuck that. Do this. Like right now, do this, and then they do it, and it's just like this huge thing. So what I can say about Inner Circle, guys, is that you're going to be impacted on a level that you can't even comprehend right now. You can't even comprehend it. I promise you, no matter what you fucking guess or what you think you can create, I'm going to fucking blow it up. It's going to be blown out of proportion, okay? So we're going to redo your goals, redo your design, redo everything that you're doing in your life, and we're going to blow you the fuck up. Like